Listen to my voice. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, guys? It's been a long time since the last video. Actually, I think last video, well, I mean, I should have checked it before I even started recording this, but I know it's been about or a little over a month. So I don't know. You guys be the judge. I don't know if I seem a little bigger. Hopefully I do, because you know, been hacking away at the days and giving the weights hell. And well, the diet still, it's not really like dieting down or anything. It's just the lifestyle. You know, still not 100% sure if I'm gonna compete next year or not. That all depends on, you know, how the muscle packing goes. If I can put on more size. I will say this though, as far as like being as lean as I am right now, which if you can call it being lean, well, it depends on how you look at it, you know. Compared to someone who's 20% body fat, then yeah, I'm lean. But compared to someone who's 10% body fat, I'm fat. Simply put. Anyway, so I haven't really tested my body fat percentage, but I know I'm about 15%, maybe. Simply because I can still see definition. Here's the thing. Before, I want to say, a year ago, the definition at 15% body fat was pretty much non-existent. You could see some definition, like maybe some little bumps here and there, but it didn't look the same as it looks now, you know. So I know that at 211, I'm like, see, last time I weighed myself, I'm between 211 and 215 pounds, and I still look a little bit leaner so than I did back when I was 210 at, you know, what, 15% or 16, 17%, you know. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. Anyway, been doing a lot of 2-day splits recently, you know, ever since I started working out with my boy here, MR.O, Mr. O, aka MR.O, aka Jose, aka Mr. Avenger. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but ever since I started working out with this guy, and usually it's Mondays and Fridays and Saturdays, sometimes Sundays, it's just been pretty much just get in the gym and hit legs and hit back on the same day and do arms and do, you know, if that's one day, and the next day we could do shoulders and finish with chest and do, you know, forearms and stuff like that. So it's just like, it's pretty much we take care of the whole body in 2 days. So, you know, it all depends on the way we feel, you know, what we have to hit. And let me tell you something, working out with him is the first time that I've actually gotten to hit 1,000 pounds and plus on the leg press. And, you know, we try to keep the form, you know, just going all the way down, trying to go all the way up. Not sure if we have some, no, it's not this video. I think, well, we didn't record it. We had like a small video we recorded on our phones, but yeah, we have, it's not going to be in this video. But yeah, we had 1,003 pounds the first time. Then like 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, we hit 1,103. So just by adding 100 pounds, it was like 225s on each side more. So that was pretty cool. And then the thing is, nowadays, it seems like I can't really get sore from my legs. I know if I switched it up and did some crazy power training exercises where, you know, doing power jumps and all this type of different exercises, pretty sure I'd be feeling like I can't walk, you know. But last time I got sore, it was because I was doing the hip adduction machine, and it was like the first time I ever did it. I ever really worked on it, and it killed me. I couldn't sleep for 3 days, and that's not stretching it, you know. It's not stretching the truth, and not stretching that part of my body so much. So anyway, as you can see right here, the V taper looking alright. Pretty sure if I dropped a few percent body fat, a few percentages more, I'd be able to get a real nice effect to it. So I don't know. Also, as I mentioned in the last videos, I've been doing a lot more volume training, basically keeping the sets in 15 to 20 reps. And actually, we've been doing a good job of incorporating both strength training and volume training. So, for example, there's days where we challenge ourselves and we go really heavy to the point where we can only get like 10 reps in one set, especially for chest. Chest, we've been hitting 2 plates on each side for about, sometimes I want to say 3 reps, 4 reps, minimum 2 reps, whatever can get done, but we're just kind of like trying to get the best of both worlds, Oh, and guys, this exercise right here, I highly recommend. The thing is, usually you do it with a barbell, and as you can see, it's still kind of a struggle with that light weight we're doing, but because the tension is always there, it doesn't matter what angle you're in, you still squeeze your back, so doing it this way, kind of like not really leaning forward so much, you'll target the upper lats and also your traps, but if you were to lean forward more and go closer parallel to the floor, then you would actually get a nice effect where you start working on the lats from the point of insertion at the bottom of your back or your lower back. Your lats are pretty much really big sheets of muscle that connect from your lower back and they go all the way up, connect by your shoulder, and it's an awesome effect that you can give your body if you can make those lower lats pop out. Been doing a lot of this isolation training too, for arms, trying to switch it up. So there's days that, for example, we hit arms twice in a row, which when it does happen, it's because one day we just focused mostly on biceps, then the next day we were focused mostly on triceps. This video we did both. We tried to focus on doing whole arms, or arms as a whole. As you can see, we have 20 pounds. Trying to get 15. For this one we do 10 reps full range, trying to get that real good squeeze at the top, and then non-stop later on we do, well, not later on, but right away we jump into it and we do 15 reps half range. That's actually what I'm doing here. As you can see, the faces, horrible faces, but it's because you get a really good burn from it. And as you can see now, you can see a little bit more separation between the bicep and the tricep, which is pretty cool, and the shoulder, of course. Like I said, if I was leaner, it'd probably look a little different. I feel like sometimes it just kind of resembles a slop, like a slop of carnage. So, but yeah, guys, you know what? I was before I was a non-believer in having to drop weight and not go so heavy and doing all the time, just trying to do as heavy as weight as possible. Which is, you do get growth from that. The only difference is that you're getting stronger, but you're not feeding the muscle the endurance it needs to kind of keep going and like stay, or not really stay, but kind of like propel itself to a next level, So pretty sure you remember when you were a little kid, you couldn't carry the grocery bags, back home from the store. Kind of the same thing. I mean, there came a point where you tried and you struggled and your arms hurt and you switched arms and you did as much as you could just to carry them home. And there came a point, and just somewhere down the line, one day you woke up, maybe a year later or a couple months later, and bam, you were able to carry a freaking 12-pack cans of soda all the way home, on one arm, and you just realize out of nowhere that you became stronger, and you don't remember how it happened, it just happened. Kind of the same thing, but it's just, now this is kind of like telling you how it works. You tear down the muscle fiber, which is doing heavy weight, bam, give it trauma to the muscle, right? Then what you have to do is supply that with oxygen and nutrients, which is protein, the macros. Protein is going to be the building blocks of it, carbs, the energy your body uses for it, and the fats were just the hormone levels. The hormones kind of are the workers throughout your body, kind of like the ones building you know, your foundation, not your foundation, but building your whole system, your muscular system. So everything has to be there, you know. And what do you do when you do high volume is you're actually kind of giving everyone, like, pushing everything in your body just to feed the muscle, to, you know, get oxygen there, to get the protein, to get all the amino acids, the vitamins to the muscle, so it can be healthy and you know, keep growing, keep getting that growth, that advantage. So finally, for the tricep push down, finally able to get, I think it was 3 plates into 25, or I don't remember if it was 4 plates total, but it just felt so good pushing the weight, you know. And motivation wise, it's pretty good motivation, you know, just seeing your body change. And the thing is, here's the thing, sometimes you have to push yourself to get through a day, but then at the end of the day, you kind of see what you've accomplished, and you get motivation that way, so that it's kind of like, it's an ongoing type of thing. Sometimes, some days you have motivation to push you, some days you have to get through the barrier to get motivation to push yourself, you know, if that makes sense. So anyway, guys, thanks for the love. Been getting 1 or 2 subscribers here and there. So if anything, just keep going. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, know that no weights were completely harmed in this video. No, I'm just kidding. Just leave a comment in the comment section, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.